Is Mariah May, and this is a big one because the winner of this will face the winner of the Ring of Honor Women's Championship match. And Toni Storm going for a retro look here, going for the clean look, and we're underway in this big stakes in this Supercard. Of course, Supercards do replace the normal Ring of Honor episodes. They're just basically beefed out episodes of Ring of Honor. And Mariah May being aggressive to Toni Storm very early on in this match. Toni with an Irish whip. Winner of this, of course, will meet the winner of Kris Statlander and Mina Shirakawa on Ring of Honor in the next couple of weeks for the Ring of Honor Women's Championship. I told you people, there's world title matches coming on normal episodes of Ring of Honor. There's no pay-per-views in this universe mode, only beefed up supercards. But this is the first one, so we had to go big. We've got so many matches. We've got that special Cope Open on tonight's card. We've got Jay White versus Swerve Strickland for the television championship. That's going to be epic. And we have CM Punk v Tyler Black. Seth Rollins v CM Punk. The rivalry continues here on Ring of Honor. A nice reversal. Neither woman wants to give anything up in this first opening bout, opening the card. A massive card, and tries to run away, but Toni's one step ahead of her with the back cracker. Going for the pinfall. Is that going to be enough to put away Mariah May? No. And Women's Championship opportunity at the end of this match for both women. So it's very important that they win this match. It's not a joke. It's not a rivalry match. Well, it is a rivalry match, but it's not just that. It's important because, of course, later on, the winner of CM Punk versus Tyler Black will get an opportunity at the television championship as well. So everything's at stake here tonight. Everything matters. So I'm sure we won't be without controversy. Nice Northern Lights suplex there by Toni Storm to the outside of the mat. And she's going to go for a suplex here. Look, beautiful move there from Toni Storm on the outside of the ring. Can't win the match outside the ring, unfortunately. We have a lot of stipulations here tonight. A lot of we have, of course, the tag team match is under extreme rules between the Acclaimed and the Don Callis family, Kyle Fletcher and Konosuke Takeshita. Who's going to leave with the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions between them? But of course, number one contenders action. Mariah May going for a beautiful face plant. Could be enough to put away Storm. Winner of this, of course, will face the winner of the Ring of Honor Women's Championship match. That's huge. And Toni Storm duplicating the move but making it better, in my opinion, to a powerbomb. And Toni Storm picks up the victory. She will be going to face the winner of the Ring of Honor Women's Championship. Quick action. Mariah May, I thought we'd see more from her, but unfortunately coming up short against Toni Storm. And she's a serious contender. Of course, was in the gauntlet match, did get put down by Mina Shirakawa. But, yeah, it's she's going to get an opportunity at revenge, and that's given if Mina can defend her title. We're on to the next one. It's a special edition of the Cope Open. The Cope Open on the Supercard of Honor is here, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, El Generico answering the first Cope Open. Adam Copeland, of course, picking up the victory in that match. And there is a surprise in the main event, ladies and gentlemen. I believe rumours have spread, and we're going to have a special guest referee in the world title match. Don't know what the general manager's thinking. Well, that's myself. Here comes Cope. Different attire in the Canadian attire, of course. He's hosting this Cope Open. And who's going to answer the call? Well, we're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. Who will answer the Cope Open call on the first Supercard of Honor? Oh, the music's hit. And I love this attire, by the way. This looks incredible. And who is it? Oh my god. It's the Swiss Superman, Claudio Castagnoli, making his debut on Ring of Honor. What a signing this guy is for Ring of Honor. Pure intelligence, pure wrestling acumen. Of course, his old buddy Jon Moxley is in that World Championship match, but I don't think he's here to play buddies in Ring of Honor. What would a win over Adam Copeland do for Claudio? Maybe put him on the map. He'll be wanting an opportunity at the World Championship, but Adam Copeland here to show his last run. Can he pick up a victory against a young talent? Well, not really young, like he isn't young, isn't Claudio Castagnoli. Nice start from the veteran Adam Copeland, but this is just no easy feat. And Claudio Castagnoli immediately taking Cope to the outside and do a back body drop on the edge of that apron. And of course the veteran Edge forced to retire it back in 2011, and that will do him no favours, bouncing him off the edge of the ring mat. Of course, a very technical wrestler, Claudio Castagnoli. This is going to make for an excellent match because, of course, he had El Generico, Sami Zayn, in the first round, won, but it was a close encounter. Of course, El Generico putting up a really good fight, but this is a bit more of a task in my opinion. And the referee's counters began. Edge is pointing to Claudio Castagnoli. He ain't going to win via count out unless Claudio's bugged. What is he doing? Oh, he's decided to get in the ring. I thought he'd given up. He'd maybe just get in the rest. And now Cope waiting for him in the ring. Irish whip against the ropes. We've just seen timeless Toni Storm defeat her rival Mariah May. She has earned a Ring of Honor Women's Championship match in the next couple of weeks. Of course, winning the Cope Open or defending the Cope Open is a big feat in itself, to put yourself on the map for a title picture, and that's a regal stretch, not a regal stretcher, a nice stretch reversed by Cope. Gets Claudio back to his feet. It's been pretty intense, pretty close. Russian leg sweep from Copeland, and he's going to go for the pinfall here. Has he done enough to put away the Swiss Superman? Not even enough for a 1 count. And he's going to have to do more to put him away, because this guy is such a veteran clothesline from Claudio Castagnoli. And of course, Adam Copeland has said that the Cope Open will continue, win, lose or draw. He wants to test himself against pretty much the entire roster. And nice neck breaker there from Cope. But will Copeland have some titles, some gold on the way? Maybe a champion might answer the Cope Open. We've had 2 really good superstars answer the first 2, and of course, he says the rest doesn't stop. We'll have a Cope Open immediately next week on Ring of Honor as well. That should be exciting. He's going for a cripple crossface here, locked in and cinched in and yanking the neck, but Claudio very strong and kick to the guts. This is a big ask for Adam Copeland to win this match. He's against the younger man, so technically gifted is Claudio Castagnoli, and chops to Adam Copeland. And what's he going to go for here? Belly to belly. Launches Copeland across the ring like he doesn't even exist. Like a crisp packet in the wind. Launches him across the ring and stomp to the eyes. Going to go for the pinfall. I think he's going to have to do more. I could be wrong. Not even a 2 count. I feel like both men severely underestimating the other men, going for pinfalls early, just trying to set the standard. But these guys are going to take more than that to defeat him. Now Claudio going for a suplex. Holds Edge up in a vertical position. That's beautiful. And Cope is really understanding that the Cope Open is going to bring all kinds of challenges here tonight. And nice jump up there from Cope. Still plenty of energy in the 52-year-old, and I think he's 52. Is he 52 or 54? I can't remember his age. I think he's 52. A beautiful move. German suplex. Salute to the Germans out in the audience with that suplex right there. Copeland stalking his prey, and I actually love this attire for Cope. It's brilliant, man. It's brilliant. It might even make the thumbnail. Might even be the thumbnail, this attire. And misses the clothesline, went to the high rent district, didn't pay his tax, and now we're going to see the Swiss Superman lock in that stretch again. And there's only so much that a veteran like Edge can take of limb damage. But I think he thinks he's got Claudio beat here. The first Supercard of Honor of a few. I mentioned we're going to transition, and wait a minute, he's going for the execution and hits it. And he's going to go for a pinfall here. 1, 2, and Cope nearly picks up the second victory of the Cope Open. Of course, Supercard of Honor's replaced the original episodes, and just hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Spear hits from Copeland, and is he going to defend the undefeated streak? 2, 3, and he does. Copeland putting away Claudio Castagnoli, but a brilliant showing from Claudio Castagnoli there. Very close. Threatened the undefeated reign of Adam Copeland, but he wins and he stays undefeated. That's El Generico, Claudio Castagnoli, but he doesn't look impressed outside the ring. Brilliant effort from Claudio. Made for a real match, but Cope, undefeated, still undefeated. He's announced that he's not stopping. There's going to be another Cope Open next week on Ring of Honor. And what I was saying is, Ring of Honor Supercards replace the shows because they are still technically the show. It's just a bigger version. And we're just continuing. And I believe you'll see what we have next. How many titles will change tonight out of the 4? I like making predictions, but this one's too hard to call. Switchblade Jay White, the Ring of Honor television champion. He's got something wrong in his entrance with his face, by the way. Just ignore that. It all goes when he's in the ring. But, I mean, he's against Swerve for that television championship, and Swerve has been so impressive on Ring of Honor. And I must admit, I swerve when I drive because that's what he seems to be doing in this universe mode. He wins 2 wins, I believe he's picked up against very impressive opposition. And he's here to take that gold from Switchblade. He's here to take it. I'm telling you right now, he's here to take that gold. And I don't know what else to say. I'm going to predict that I think Swerve's going to take home the gold. I haven't pre-watched this, by the way. I'm watching it live with you guys. But he's going to take home the gold. I believe we're going to have a new television champion. Not so sure about the main event. But here comes Switchblade Jay White in a different attire this time. And he is the current Ring of Honor World Television. Oh, they fixed his face in this attire. He didn't have the white stuff. Representing Bullet Club Gold. And will we see Switchblade Jay White defend? Or will he realise that this house is Swerve's house? Well, it's a big match because Swerve comes into this with a lot of momentum, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what it's all about. The Ring of Honor Television Championship. And of course, we do have a #1 contenders match for this later between CM Punk and Tyler Black. So these guys will have one eye on this match. Well, they should have both, but one eye on that match later on to see who they're going to be competing against on the Ring of Honor. And we're going to find out. We found out that Toni Storm will be the #1 contender for the Women's Championship. That's on the line later. That'll be a big match, but this is a huge match, ladies and gentlemen. Switchblade looking to defend that television championship, looking to the Ass Boys came up short, his pals from Bullet Club Gold in that #1 contenders match against the Don Callis family. That was unfortunate, but Switchblade needs to keep the gold with Bullet Club Gold. This, for me, is going to be one of his most difficult tasks in this entire universe mode because Swerve has been so impressive. Jay White, quick out the gates, has to be against Swerve Strickland, who's been so impressive, by the way. Russian leg sweep. Winning matches back-to-back, looking really dominant as well. We've seen Swerve overcome some adversity in Ring of Honor already. And of course, next week we have another episode of New Japan and TNA. We got the Supercard for New Japan next week. Similar format to this. And we have the TNA Supercard, TNA Explosion. The only difference with the TNA Supercards is they have names like Explosion, Sacrifice, Bound for Glory. The exact same idea, just beefed up versions of the normal television. No pay-per-views in this universe mode. And Swerve going for an early pinfall on Switchblade. Don't think that's going to do enough. Jay White's so impressive winning that television championship. This is probably the biggest test that Swerve's had in universe mode. And the biggest test that Jay White's had. Nice back body drop there by Switchblade. Of course, bang, bang, gang. Not all wearing gold. Of course, the Ass Boys will be wanting another opportunity to show what they can do on this universe mode. Nice reversed Irish whip there from Swerve. Throwing Jay White to the mat. I'm definitely going to use that Copeland attire as the thumbnail. I love that. And I've already used Adam Copeland and Swerve. Oh, nice moonsault. But I really like that attire. I think we have to use that. And in the early goings of this match, pretty back and forth. Hard to tell who's gaining momentum. Could be argued that Swerve has had the better. And wow, Hurricanrana from the top rope. And we know that Swerve is a serial winner. And 1 count there from Swerve. Not enough to get the 2 count. Of course, we've seen a really good match between Copeland and Castagnoli earlier. Back and forth action. Are we going to see it here tonight in Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor between Jay White and Swerve Strickland? Beautiful suplex, line him up, sit down there. Jay White needs to get out of this situation because it's an onslaught from Swerve, and he's going for the 2 count and gets the shoulder up. television title on the line, and they are going to immediately find out by the end of this show who their first defense is against the winner of this match. And Jay White gets up reversed. This is what I want to see, more back and forth. We've got to see more back and forth, but Jay gets outsmarted by Swerve, and very impressed by Swerve in this universe mode. I mean, this guy's got world champion wrote all over him. He's so athletic and so resilient, and oh my goodness me. We need Switchblade to get some momentum, and another moonsault from Swerve. This is awesome. Complete dominant performance. 1 count and a kick out. Switchblade is the champion, the reigning champion. Will not want to lose the gold. Bullet Club Gold cannot all not have gold, otherwise the name's just not as effective. But this is such a difficult opponent. I believe he's going to go for that coup de grace that we've seen him do many a times, but Switchblade gets out of it. And that's the difference between Switchblade and his opponent so far. DDT there from Jay White. The champion, of course, doesn't get the title from nothing. He gets it from hard work and determination, and spear to the outside. Now we're going to see a bit of offense from... No, we're not. Thought we were going to see some offense from Jay White. Scoop slam onto the mat. But Jay White straight back up and throwing Swerve back in the ring. Of course, this match can be won by pinfall or submission only. So we're going to have to see that to win. But Swerve, still so impressed with Swerve Strickland. And what the hell's he thinking? Throws him to the outside of the ring. We know what Swerve's capable of. And now the eyes don't lie on 2K24. I tell you this all the time. The eyes never lie. When them big eyes come out. Torpe Suicida on Jay White against the barricade. It's been all Swerve, to be honest. This has been awesome. And it's really showing Swerve like how good this man is. And of course can't win via count out. And busted Jay White wide open with that face plant on the outside and stomps on the stomach. Surely the end is near for Jay White. Jay White reversing and throwing him back in the ring. I'd like to see more offense from Switchblade. He is the champion, but he's like the challenger. Nice reversal there from Switchblade into the reverse DDT. This is better. This is what he needs to do. Bullet Club Gold will be watching this. The Ass Boys will be watching this from the back. He said he don't want him out here. He wants to prove that he can beat Swerve Strickland on his own. And beautiful full Nelson slam there from Switchblade. And kick. And he's going to try to keep Swerve down. But how do you keep Swerve down? Reversal. And now Strickland back in the driver's seat. Irish whip. Reverse from Jay White. This is back and forth as hell. This is as back and forth as you get it. But that blood probably affecting the vision of Switchblade. And what the hell is Switchblade got planned here? He's dancing. They're doing the tango and... Oh no. Into Sister Abigail. Kiss on the head, and Swerve might have just gone to sleep. With that, the referee responds. 2. And kick out of 2.5 from Swerve. You're going to have to do more than that to put him away. Crowd chanting fight forever, I agree. Nice clothesline. Jay White definitely took the sting out of Swerve's momentum here. And he's going to take the sting out of his title hopes with that move right there. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, what the hell? Oh my god, roll-up pin? Not like this. And Swerve with that acumen and kick to the knee. But I believe he's still in control. Jay White reversal. Knee to the gut. Oh my goodness, what a match this has been. But Jay is feeling the end. It's been a courageous effort, Swerve. But it's your time is up. Jay White with that move. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. And retaining the Ring of Honor Television Championship. What? And that's why it's a Supercard, ladies and gentlemen. Because you get matches like this that you just cannot predict. And how the hell is Swerve Strickland still standing? Jay White's had enough now. Reversed into a Bulldog. And whatever happens here, whoever walks away with the championship, both men can hold their head high. I'd love to run this one back. Even if it's non-title, we need to run this one back at some point in Universe mode. This has been an epic match. Who's going to walk away with the television champion? Of course, CM Punk and Tyler Black will both have one eye on this match because they're going to face the winner. And Jay White is very frigid on his feet. He's struggling quite a lot. And Swerve will be lining this up. Jay White with the reversal. grabs hold of Swerve. He stops the momentum, and what he's doing now that's quite intelligent is when Swerve's building up a little bit of momentum, and Swerve throws him to the outside. When Swerve builds up a bit of momentum, Jay White's just crushing that immediately, and Swerve misses. And that could be a crucial turning point, a kick to the back. Both men are absolutely spent in this match. And we've got Extreme Rules Tag Team title action next between the Acclaimed and the Don Callis family. Are we going to see new tag team champions? Are we going to see new champions at all? Against the steps goes Swerve. Jay White going to get back in the ring, but I don't think he's the type of champion that'll leave Swerve outside, and he's telling Swerve to get his ass up. And what's he going to do here, please, for the love of God? Misses, but then just jumps out. Just I don't know what the logic would be behind that. And the referee's count is still on. He's going to break the ankle of Swerve here, who, by the way, has been so goddamn impressive. We got a match of the year candidate here. Well, we got a match of the season candidate this season. We'll obviously compile a little like Slammy Awards thing. This match is definitely going to make it, unless it ends by some bullshit which can happen. And throwing Jay White back in the ring. Swerve getting back in the ring. Television Championship on the line here. Oh no, what's Swerve doing here? And he's got him in that armbar, and Jay White gets out, and he's not going to be submitted. I can tell you that for damn sure. And both men back and forth. Swerve, it's his house, and he says it all the time, and catches him. Beautiful move from Swerve Strickland. 2, 3. I'm speechless. How was he kicked out of that? How was Jay White kicked out of that? This is match of the series already. A Jay White reverses, and we're going back and forth now. Clubbing blows from both men, and what a match, ladies and gentlemen, this is. You won't see matches like this anywhere else. Incredible action from the Ring of Honor guys, and Jay White wins this exchange, but Swerve not going to die that easily, and this has to get run back, and oh my goodness, hammering blow, and that's surely going to do it. I think Swerve's knocked out. The referee responds to kick out again from Swerve, and Jay White can't quite believe what he's seeing, and I can't quite believe what I'm seeing. And Jay White going to go high risk. Swerve's back to his feet, misses, and Swerve also tried to distract him, and Sister Abigail from Jay White. He needs to crawl and pin him, because that's going to do it. And both men absolutely motionless. 2, 3, and Jay White retains that television championship. But at what cost? What an effort from Swerve, by the way. We've got to run this back sometime, but Jay White retaining the television championship is incredible. He is still your television champion, but at what cost? Swerve came up a little bit short tonight, but what an exceptional performance. I am speechless. I don't think we're... Follow that. To the rest of the guys in the locker room, follow that match, because it's going to be difficult. It wasn't long, it wasn't too long, it wasn't 20-30 minutes, but it had everything. And Switchblade Jay White is still your Ring of Honor television champion. He'll be focused on CM Punk v Tyler Black now. What's next for Swerve? Because that was by no means a bad effort, so maybe we have to run it back at some point. The Acclaimed, and everybody gonna get it in the name. We've got Extreme Rules tag team match for them Ring of Honor tag team champions. And can we just put our hands together for that last match, because that was incredible. And of course the Don Callis family, represented by Kyle Fletcher and Konosuke Takeshita, in action, going after them tag team titles that are held so prestigiously by the Acclaimed. And Kyle Fletcher and Takeshita beating the Ass Boys to get this opportunity. And yeah, I haven't edited the entrance, so what? The Acclaimed. So, but everyone will be legal, but it's all about them tag team championships. It's Extreme Rules, ladies and gentlemen. And who's going to walk away with the Ring of Honor tag team championships? I always like to have a bet. I'm going to go for the Don Callis family. I think we're going to see new tag team champions here. And how dominant is that tag team going to be? Because who the hell's going to beat these two guys? Two main eventers. But the Acclaimed, of course, been together for quite a while. a lot of experience of fighting together, mainly in tag team action. I don't know so much about tornado tags, but the reason I have to do it like that is because of how awful the tag team matches are in the game. They just seem to last forever. Like 50 minutes I had a tag team match for once. But Extreme Rules, anything goes, we're underway. And what it's all about is them Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. And of course the Don Callis family will be wanting to take gold. The Ass Boys will be wanting to come back and have another go at these tag team titles. See what they can do. We've got other tag teams in Ring of Honor. Jeff Jarrett and Shelton Benjamin. Can they come back and potentially win it for the veterans? And beautiful work here from the Acclaimed to open up. But I don't think this match is going to follow the last match, but I could be severely wrong. And Takeshita, nice clothesline, and Fletcher going to work on Max Caster there on the edge of the ring. Nice drop kick. I'm sure we're going to go furniture shopping in this match. And Kyle Fletcher already had a genius idea. What's he going to pull out? A ladder? What the hell? This is not a ladder match. And the ladder being involved is never a good sign, ladies and gentlemen. Just throwing that out there. Max Caster going after Takeshita, who has hold of the kendo stick, but he's kind of locked on. They want tables, the fan says. Will they give it to him? Nice drop kick there from Fletcher. Konosuke Takeshita on the far side of your screen, going to work on Anthony Bowens, and maybe Fletcher is going to answer the call. No, he's got a sledgehammer, and he had to boot roll out of the way because that was a sledgehammer to the gut of Max Caster. The Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions really feeling the sting here. Such a mountain to climb. Two absolute main eventers in Kyle Fletcher, and Takeshita is going to answer the crowd's wishes and bounces the table off the skull of Anthony Bowens. Not the traditional way you'd use a table in professional wrestling, to bounce the metallic legs off the face of another opponent. But by Christ. Having a drink. This show will be over an hour. I'm entitled to a drink. I'm entitled to a dinner break. Bad body drop on Kyle Fletcher there from Max Caster, and that's the veteran instinct. Look at the Acclaim working together here to take down Fletcher. This is the difference between a tag team and individuals, but Takeshita's there. I believe Takeshita just took out Kyle Fletcher, and things like that do not go unnoticed. Nice reversal, but Max Caster's there to help his buddy with a suplex, snap suplex to the outside of the ring. Fletcher's going to fight back, and the Don Callis family, of course, full of young potential future world champions, and these two guys are no different. Of course, Ospreay on New Japan, part member of the Don Callis family as well. What's this DDT here from Anthony Bowens? Straight into the mat, and Max Caster's actually got Kyle Fletcher down, which is putting the Okada now punching the holy hell out of Kyle Fletcher. Takeshita can only watch on. And nice reversal. I don't intend to just use Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher in the tag team division. They're going to have their own journeys, I think. Granted, we haven't got what the hell is Max Caster plan here on Takeshita. We haven't got as much time as I'd like we're going to have in 2K25, but for Raw, SmackDown and NXT when we book that. But where it's kind of like, we're just going to do it and make sure we get everything in. This is a kind of a speed run, but we're going to do our best to keep it fresh. This is awesome, say the crowd. Kick out from Anthony Bowens. There is already a table trash can involved. Both men went for a drop kick and bounce. Takeshita nearly got his head bounced off, but Max Caster tasting steel on the outside of the ring. And Fletcher and Anthony Bowens, you see it in the ring. Fletcher wants to take it outside, but Bowens keeping it inside the ring. The match can only actually be won inside the ring, so I don't get the logic of fighting outside the ring. Nice fisherman suplex there from Max Caster on Konosuke Takeshita. What the hell's Fletcher got planned here? Got Anthony Bowens. He's going to go for a tornado DDT. Use the ladder as elevation there. And sledgehammer in hand from Max Caster, and hits Fletcher. Don't know why you charge someone with a sledgehammer who's going to town like he's working in a DIY department store. Just hitting everybody, and Fletcher grabs a chair but again receives a sledgehammer shot for good measure, and nice shoulder tackle. It's hard to call this one, if I'm being honest. We got 3 matches for you left. Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, television #1 contender between CM Punk and Tyler Black. Of course, that Ring of Honor World title with a special guest referee, specially chosen by me, because why not? Why not add some controversy into that match? What's Takeshita thinking here? He held the rope as if he were going to jump over, but he decided against it. Nice. I'm very impressed with the performance of the Acclaimed. They're really showing why they're tag team champions here. And Takeshita, big shot to the face of Max Caster. I think he just knocked him out. And Bowen's going for a neck breaker, but obviously the game not allowing him to do it. He's got the sledgehammer instead. That could be a better solution, but Takeshita stopping that with a drops him on his head outside the ring. And he's going to need neck surgery after this goddamn match. Because this Don Callis family are a vile pair. And again! But Max Caster with the trash can. Is he going to take out the trash that is the Don Callis family? And, oh no, bounces Fletcher's head off the trash can. And the impact there was so heavy and that he actually leaped into the air. No. DDT to the mat on the outside of the ring. What the hell are we thinking here, boys and girls? I don't know who's going to win it. They're not in the ring enough. But both, all four men, have took an incredible amount of punishment. An incredible amount. And Kyle Fletcher going for the move. Nice arm. What do you call that? Spinneroonie on the arm and back. What the hell? Takeshita with a back body drop. And who's going to walk out with the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions? Chips. Sorry. English. Who is it going to be? I actually can't call it. It's going to be a close one. Irish whip throwing Anthony Bowens back in the ring. Takeshita telling Max Caster to... I don't think Max Caster's... Why the hell's he just hit Fletcher with the sledgehammer? Takeshita had enough. And he's going to town and Bowens, nice drop kick. And he hits Fletcher with the sledgehammer, which is an interesting move. Kyle Fletcher, is he going to go inside the ring and help Takeshita? Because he's getting absolutely obliterated with that sledgehammer by Anthony Bowens. And Fletcher focusing on Max Caster. Another sledgehammer shot there to the ribs. It actually hurt his arm. And pinfall here by Anthony Bowens of the Acclaimed and kick out from Takeshita. Fletcher needs to be in the ring. He needs to help his buddy when he's in trouble. And he's going to do something here. He's going for a tombstone. Tombstone pile driver to Anthony Bowens. And Max Caster's beating the holy hell. Why is Fletcher more hurt from a tombstone than Anthony Bowens? What the hell's Bowens going for here? Oh, wow. Lovely, beautiful move. That could have it done. Hook the leg. 1, 2. The Don Callis family nearly not going home with anything. Tag team wrestling. Tag team wrestling. Tag team wrestling. Sorry. We do love a bit of tag team wrestling. We do love a bit. Kendo sticks involved now. Kyle Fletcher. The Proto Star. Nice sit down powerbomb. That could do it. 2. No, it doesn't. And Takeshita. Let's not forget Takeshita hit Fletcher with that sledgehammer. That... Should they not win this match, that will be talked about. Beautiful, beautiful hits here from Konosuke Takeshita. And great fighting back here from Anthony Bowens reversed. Takeshita, beautiful forearm. And Max Caster in the ring. Only to fall into the Blue Thunder bomb by Takeshita. I think the end's near, ladies and gentlemen. I think you're going to see the Don Callis family take it away. And Fletcher hitting Takeshita now. What the hell is this? These two have not been on the same page since minute 1. And is Takeshita going to stop? He watches as Anthony Bowens breaks up the pin. There's a lot of controversy in this match. A knee to the face. Maybe Takeshita wants to get the pinfall. Maybe that's why. 2, 3. And the Don Callis family winning the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships. But this is going to be interesting. Because both men, the crowd are booing like hell. Both men attacking each other and looking at each other. And I don't think this is the traditional tag team champion style representatives we have. These two seemingly having some confusion in the win, attacking each other for no random reason. Let's see what Don Callis has to say about this, because a lot of controversy surrounding that win. But they did pick up the win. They are the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, but I think it's going to be a bumpy ride. I don't think they're going to get on, but we have 3 big matches left for you, of course. So let's move on to them. Who will be worthy to follow up Swerve Strickland and take that television title away from Switchblade Jay White? Well, we're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. We have 3 matches left. CM Punk versus Tyler Black in a #1 contenders match for the Ring of Honor Television Championship. Then we got the 2 big ones, the Women's World Title and the Men's World Title. You're not going to want to miss them, but you're not going to want to miss this. And all the action tonight's been fantastic. So excited to see where we go with Ring of Honor. It's been a journey, it's been a ride, but it's all just the beginning until March anyway, where Tyler Black will become Seth Rollins again for 6 months, potentially 5 to 6 months, and this man will become CM Punk. Will change to CM Punk. No difference there. And here comes CM Punk. We know these two have an underlying rivalry. Of course, Jay White of Bullet Club Gold will look to defend in the next couple of weeks against one of these gentlemen here tonight. And we've had some barn burners. We've had Jay White versus Swerve Strickland, barn burner. We've had Cope versus Claudio Castagnoli, barn burner. We've had the tag team titles on the line, barn burner. Make sure you go back and watch them if you haven't already. But we're underway here on the Supercard of Honor. Cough. Match 5, Tyler Black, CM Punk, all on the line. And very fast start from Tyler Black here, but CM Punk wise to these moves. And let's see what CM Punk has to offer here on Ring of Honor. Of course, coming up short in the first attempt, both of these men at winning that television championship. Now, given the opportunity to compete for that #1 contender spot. Lovely move here from Tyler Black. Going to go for an early pinfall. Don't think he'll get the 2 count. Nice kick out there from Punk. Very good kick out and slap across the face for good measure. We know the hostility between these 2 rivals. Nice standing front moonsault. And Tyler Black, CM Punk. I mean, with the performance Jay White put on earlier, with the performance Swerve Strickland put on earlier, you got to wonder how much it's going to take away the television title from Bullet Club Gold. Of course, the Ass Boys will have been watching that tag team match. The Don Callis family picking up the tag team titles. Konosuke, Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher, your new Ring of Honor tag team champions, but not without controversy, ladies and gentlemen. That was, let's just say that some people are meant to be tag teams. Some people just need to get along to win. And that was the case of, it would just, they somehow didn't work well together, but they still pulled off the win. The Acclaimed, of course, losing the Ring of Honor tag team championships in their first defense. Unfortunate, but it happens. And Irish whipped over the barricade goes CM Punk, and Tyler Black will await his return. 6 count by the referee, and Tyler Black going crazy in the ring. CM Punk's back in, not over for the straight edge superstar, and Tyler Black big fists. Nice arm toss there, wrenches the arm, and you know this is painful. CM Punk gonna get out of here, gonna get out of this, and what's he going for here? Is he going to try and lock in an Anaconda Vice? No, but we've seen this hold a lot tonight. Quite effective, but not effective in that instance. Tyler Black, beautiful moonsault again. And of course, the generations of Seth Rollins used to be well, he is athletic now. I'm not going to take that away from him, but super athletic under his Ring of Honor regime. He was such an athletic superstar. Could really delve in, and smart roll out there from Tyler Black, and gets back in the ring, running rings around CM Punk. Of course, we're going to see some offense from both men. Nice Irish whip, ducks and misses. And now CM Punk surely going to come back big. Clubbing blows from Tyler, reversed from CM Punk. And are we going to see that GTS? Oh, I called it. Oh, no, I didn't. And Snake Eyes off that top turnbuckle, leaving Tyler Black absolutely heaped at the bottom of the ring. And, of course, next up we got New Japan Pro Wrestling. That is the next episode of our wonderful Indie Universe mode. And I've heard that there's some big things happening on that before their own Supercard, first Supercard, whereby things will unfold for them on that brand. Nice back body drop there from Punk. And Tyler Black looking a bit wary. Punk, of course, so experienced at this point in his career. Nice clothesline there, taking the head off of off Tyler Black there, and signifying to the crowd that straight edge taunt that he does, elbow drop to Black. And a bit of momentum for the straight edge one here, and misses the knee drop. Tyler Black gets out of the way. This fight cannot be won outside the ring, so both men going to get back in the ring. Who's going to challenge Switchblade Jay White? Who will do it? It could be 2 or 3 weeks away, but it's going to happen. And pile driver from Punk drops Tyler Black on his head. And of course, Punk will want gold in this universe mode, going into the WWE 2K24 universe mode, where he's going to be competing for WWE gold. He'll want that Ring of Honor gold before he gets there. Same with Seth. Nice drop kick there from Tyler. He's going to go for a pinfall. Has he done enough to put Punk away? Definitely not. A man of CM Punk's experience and ring IQ, you got to do more, Tyler. It's not enough, and misses with the kick. And Punk looks pissed. And what's Punk going to go for here? It's going to be that DDT and lands. And that could be enough. And that could be enough to put away Tyler Black. 2 count. Kick out. Tyler Black still very much in this fight. Nice roll up. Alert to CM Punk standing above him. And now he's going to take the vertical base, take advantage of him. Are we seeing the beginning of the end here? We've had some incredible matches already on Supercard of Honor. Only more to come on Ring of Honor as the show's going, and that's a cute fisherman suplex there from Tyler Black. And are we seeing the beginning of the end for Punk? Tyler Black building a bit of momentum, going to go to the top rope. Are we going to see the 450 splash? That's what I want to know. No, he's telling him to get up. What the hell's he got planned here? What the hell was that clothesline from the top rope? Looked like he was falling off a building on GTA, but that's okay. Kick to the back. Punk looks like he's took a bit of wear here. Nice combination there. Oh, and slap to the face. What an embarrassment for Punk. Tyler Black dragging a lifeless CM Punk across the ring, potentially to go for the pinfall. Or maybe not. Misses. And now drop kick from Tyler Black. Beautiful move, and now he's lining him up for that curb stomp or the pedigree. We've seen it before. He's going to line up the curb stomp. Going to put Punk away here. Nice move, and Punk's busted open. Is that enough to put away the former WWE Ring of Honor World Champion? Of course, Tyler Black had that feat before. 1, 2, kick out from Punk. It's not over yet. And the prize that these two men are fighting for is way too big to go down that quick. And Punk, oh no. Punk was just about to build momentum, but Tyler Black reverses it. And what's he going for here? Electric chair. Nice move there from Black. Getting out of trouble, and yet to see Punk get his momentum back since being hit with that curb stomp. It's been all Tyler Black. And of course, did you expect anything else? Next up, I believe we have Mina Shirakawa, Kris Statlander. That's for the Ring of Honor Women's Championship. And then, of course, the big one, the World Championship of Ring of Honor. Jon Moxley takes on Kazuchika Okada, who I have actually decided is probably going to stay in Ring of Honor. Here comes the buckle bomb from Tyler Black. What a move. I mean, he's signed to AEW now. That's technically Ring of Honor, so maybe, I don't know. I don't know whether I'll use him on both. I think I'm going to just keep him. And another curb stomp to put away CM Punk to end this. And the crowd chanting one more time. It doesn't need one more. Tyler Black earning a shot at the Ring of Honor Television Championship against Switchblade Jay White. That is well deserved, well earned here for Tyler Black. Punk just not quite at the races here today on the Supercard of Honor, but I'm sure we'll see more from Punk. Tyler Black, of course, over a long-term rival, will be very happy with this result. We have Women's Championship matching up next. And when will Tyler Black cash in that opportunity? Tune in to Ring of Honor, subscribe, notification, all that good stuff. You'll find out when. The Ring of Honor Women's Championship, currently held by Mina Shirakawa. We're going to see her be a lot more active on Ring of Honor now. Needed a rest after that gauntlet match, completely understandable. She had 4 matches in one night. And Kris Statlander, of course, very impressive in her own right. This is probably going to be the most difficult test for both women. But Mina holding that title proudly. And she was so impressive on week 1 of Ring of Honor. And if you haven't seen that episode and seen the journey of how these women got here, go watch from the start, because it's Mina Shirakawa, so impressive at running that gauntlet. And she's putting that title on the line. And may we see many more rematch clauses here. She won't want to be using it. Kris Statlander, of course, doesn't have a rematch clause. She just needs to win at the first time of asking. Otherwise, it's to the back of the line. And we're underway. And I love the outfits they've given Mina Shirakawa. And this could be, I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm expecting the power of Kris Statlander to be a big factor in this match. Bounces her off the turnbuckle. Mina with the reversal. Nice kick there to Kris Statlander. And we saw the experience of Kris Statlander in that Fatal 4-Way match as she dominated 3 other women. And 3 good with opposition. Of course, another competitor that Mina Shirakawa had to beat, Athena, former Ring of Honor Women's Champion herself, NXT Women's Champion, I believe, as well. And beautiful drop kick. Shows the how far the young competitors come this far. A nice knee drop onto the arm. This is a smart tactic from Mina Shirakawa. Isolate the limbs, stop that power, and then it's all yours. Nice kick to the face. Of course, unfortunately, these two women will not be joining us in the Season 1. Well, they might, but I doubt they're going to join us in Season 1 of 2K25. So let's enjoy them while they're here in 2K24. But I'm really excited to do the WWE one. I am. Even though this one's just beginning and we're on the first. We're in the early stages of the series. We've got a lot to come on this channel. So make sure you subscribe and splash there from Mina Shirakawa to the outside, taking risks. And it might be the case, actually, that I just carry this on into 2K25 on 2K24. Maybe I do that. Maybe I carry it on. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. We'll figure that. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I do want to get the full schedule done, so it is something that I probably will finish. I'll probably take my time and make sure it's 100 episodes long, alongside WWE starting in March. That's going to be exciting. A nice kick there from Mina. Beautiful moves, and I'm very impressed with Mina Shirakawa. Very, very impressed. And yeah, I think that's something we're going to do. We'll continue this into 2K25, this 2K24 universe mode, and we'll finish the calendar right up until the very end, and then we can solely focus on Season 1. But Season 1 will come out in March of WWE. We'll just have to manage 6 shows for a month or so, which is not really great. But and Mina Shirakawa picks up the victory. In impressive dominant style. What happened there? I did not expect this to be over that quick. And again, she's showing her dominance. She is a real feat in this women's division in Ring of Honor. I don't know who's going to beat her, but I'm sure we'll find out as we have Athena in action next week in a number 1 contenders match. She's quick, thick and faster matches for Mina now. But wow. I don't know what to say. I really thought Kris Statlander had posed more of a threat. But we have that world title match. Who is the special guest referee? And who's going to walk out as the face of Ring of Honor? What on earth am I talking about? I just realised I mentioned that we'll find out. We hadn't found out the number 1 contender, Toni Storm. So Toni Storm, Mina Shirakawa will be the next women's match. Of course, gifted to Mina for winning the gauntlet was a rematch clause, an infinite rematch clause, that if she is to lose the title, she will get 1 opportunity at winning that championship back. If she does win it back, then it's gone. It's not like infinite in terms of she can use it as many times as she wants. It's just a one-off for when she first loses it. And oh, here is the special guest referee, El Generico, in charge of the I'm talking too much. In charge of the World Championship match. Because we saw El Generico or Sami Zayn on Season 1. Not Season 1, on the first Cope Open of Ring of Honor. He's here to oversee things, and we saw exactly how special guest referees act in TNA when Sting helped Christian win that TNA World Championship. So we're going to have to see how this goes. Of course, Jon Moxley challenging Kazuchika Okada, nobody ringside. Of course, Okada, a proud member of New Japan and Ring of Honor, but exclusively main roster is Ring of Honor. He's more of a sporadic appearer in New Japan. He's going to be like a permanent feature of Ring of Honor. I need to keep them rosters juicy all the way across. You know what I mean? So, a match announced for next week on Ring of Honor, freshly out of my brain before we get into this world title match. Toni Storm will be in action, and she will take on Athena. If Athena can win that match, then maybe she's got a world title opportunity in the future. Who knows? Here comes the world champion Kazuchika Okada. Not seen him in action since winning that triple threat match. Oh wait, we have. He had a dominant victory. But this is the world champion, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Jon Moxley has got to beat. We've only seen 1 of 3 titles change hands, so it shows that the initial champions were good choices. But how is El Generico going to officiate this match? That's what I want to know. Why is he here? What's his involvement? And why is he so trusted? I mean, El Generico, of course, coming up short against Adam Copeland. We'll see much more of him as a competitor in this universe mode. I believe that he is on Ring of Honor next week in a match, so that should be fun. So we'll see what he does. We have the Cope Open next week again. Adam Copeland, so active. Who will he face? Well, that could be interesting. And, of course, next week we have Athena versus Toni Storm. That's going to go down like a storm. But we have World Championship action closing out. It's your main event of Supercard. I hope you guys have enjoyed the Supercard. I do intend to do it maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks. Because I'm going to upload daily. We're going to really get through this calendar as far as we can. So when 2K25 comes out, there's not many stories that are left unturned in Season 1 of the Independent Universe mode. And Generico asking for the title. He's going to have to give it to him in this world title match. I am sure that he'll judge it right down the middle and we won't see any controversy. I don't think Jon Moxley needs controversy to win that world title. Collar and elbow tie-up. Nice Irish whip there from Mox. Up to the knee, to the gut. Okada feeling the king of the death match early on. And beautiful move here. Oh, nice shots to the back of the neck here. That's brutal. That can concuss you very early in the fight. And of course, are we going to see a new world champion? Or is Okada going to have to find a new competitor? Well, we'll have to see how this goes. Kick to the knee of Moxley. What is Generico doing? He looks sussy. Nice DDT there from Okada. And goes after Moxley. So next week, yes, ladies and gentlemen, on Ring of Honor episode 7, I believe it is. Is it 7 or 6? 7. We have the Cope Open. We have Athena versus Toni Storm. And El Generico will be in action. I wonder who he'll face. Maybe his old rival Kevin Steen. Imagine that. Should we do that? Should we? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Kevin Steen, El Generico. That could be a good one. No stipulations, nothing on the line, of course. Guys from the Supercard will be having a rest. Apart from Adam Copeland and Toni Storm. Adam Copeland, of course, wants to be here every week, but it's not possible. Pinfall. Very quick response there from El Generico. What's with the... that was quite a fast count. Maybe I haven't been over observant, but Mox goes for the pin. Fast count there by El Generico. Will not be welcomed by the Rainmaker. Very quick pin response. 2. Kick out there from Okada. And Moxley is the kind of guy who could lose his temperament with the referee. El Generico, of course, a very competitive superstar of his own. Had a very good effort against Adam Copeland. Nice German. Quick pin response there from Generico. 1 count. That is, it's been all Moxley in this opening stage. Nice reversal there from, nice drop kick there from Okada. Going to build a bit of momentum back. It's the world champion. Ducks under. Beautiful cross body. And it's weird to see Okada in Ring of Honor over New Japan. And that's why I've dual signed him. But I really am tempted to just sign him to Ring of Honor. I just think he belongs here. We've got Tanahashi, we've got Nakamura, we've got Cody. He's better off here. And what the hell is this? Lighting up the chest. It's going to be a crimson chest of Okada. And will we see El Generico go for a ring out count? And how fast will that ring out count be? Oh, he is going to do it. Perfect ring out count. Jon Moxley too busy taunting, not realise that Okada slipped back in the ring. And Okada bounces his head off of the turnbuckle. What's he going for here? Driver? That could be enough. Depending on the pin count. Why is it so slow? Perfect pin count there, it says. That seemed a little bit slow to me. Okada going to go back after Moxley. And what's he going for here? Submission. Locked in. It's that crossface we've seen. I hope we don't see the Montreal Screwjob in action again. Generico saying break it up. Saying Moxley's escaped it. And a high risk maneuver. High rent. Pay your debt, Okada. You got to hit this. It's high risk, high reward. Lovely drop kick. Beautiful missile drop kick from the top turnbuckle from Okada. The world champion on top again finally. Goes for the pinfall. What's the referee going to do? 2, 3. And Okada wins like that? A world championship match? Jon Moxley will never get another title match as long as I'm chairman of this Ring of Honor. That is a disgrace. And what kind of an attempt at a world championship was that? We're going to need to find someone to face Okada because he retains in probably the most easy match of his life. And Moxley not really turning up. So we'll have to see what goes on with the world champion from here. That was interesting, but I have enjoyed the entire card as a whole. It's been an experience. I hope you guys have enjoyed it too and had fun. I'll see you on the next episode of Ring of Honor if you're a Ring of Honor avid follower. If not, I'll see you straight away on New Japan. We've got a brilliant episode of New Japan, so stay tuned. Notification bell, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one.